basically this is what happened. A child told me before I had a fairy problem, and fairies should be in Meadowspace, not just at the bottom of the garden. So I've had to try and think about that. It's hard to live in Meadowspace here. But I don't know if you remember I was saying the other day, I see all this interesting grass coming in the road. We should make it into a track and have it more like a track and not just like a road. And it'd be more fun for the people walking up and down. It'd be better for the council because they said to people, look, you have to think about walking on the track. It's bumpy and you could fall over. The cars have to go slow or get rocks for the window. It'd just be, do you know what? It can be cool. Anyway, so what I did, because this old trough was needed tending, and the idea just came along after I'd spoken to the person. These troughs are all dry anyway, so the grass and things don't seem to mind to be in the dryish places. These ones anyway. So I've just put them along here now. People go, oh my god, that's a fucking mess. What's she doing? Do you know what? These people don't understand the problem we can have with fairies, that's all. So I've put these interesting grasses. That's just a normal interesting one. That's the avocado. I'm going to put it back in that pot, I think, and then stand it in there. And I've got some more I might just do along there as well, so they can just be standing in the meadow, in the pots, because they need to be in a deeper thing. I don't know what else to do with them. So this I just found as well. I love this stuff. My dad was just, I keep saying to people, I found all this interesting grass. They look at me like, yeah, hello. But I think I went for my dad. He was into interesting grass, and so was my mum. I said, I think it comes with the pond. So you might not think it's that interesting. That's normal spiky grass. That one. The fairies like it though. And this I think is just something else, but it looked quite cool. This is nice. I call this cattails, but I don't think it is. What's this one called? Catskin. I put some bricks in it and this old tin can. I thought we'd go in it nicely now. I made a cigarette butt somewhere just so I'd pop in. I move the dog daisies up again. More interesting grass. This and a couple of these little trees that do you know what? They just come all over the place. These I've decided what would be wise thing to do, using my Norfolk brain, is just like building up some more of this stuff because they're not big enough. So I've done that. Make it a bit deeper for those at the moment, short term. I've moved the pansies into a damper place because they didn't like to be out here. They may fit in a bit later on when we sort that out a bit more. I've made this into more, what do you call this, a slow wall. Today I've done that. I dug this out a bit, put some stones in there. I thought it'd be fun for the scaffolders if I dug underneath there and filled it with straw. That wasn't actually what I was trying to do, to be honest. I was just weeding. Then I finished. I had to stop. See, down this side. This has got bits of stick in it, and the dragonfly already came. These snapdragons look a bit, you know, like they need more space, I would say. This is just other weeds, but, you know, like to be around, but they've clearly been a meadow. Campagna, I just moved them up because I thought it'd be nice down, trailing down the wall. And this old yellow stuff as well, which clearly doesn't mind being in the brick space, so it doesn't mind it being dry. This old, I just put this in, I'll pull that out of the garden, that'll probably die. Sycamore, and then the pansies at the end. I mean, it would just have to be a stunted one, wouldn't it? And parsley, I've just moved across, the seeded parsley, so that can just go in there for now. That dying bit of crep. I moved I pulled the broad beans out, apart from the last one's trying to flower, so I'd stuck that in the window box. I moved that around again. That's done. I just had to come out and water it. So anyway, by that point I'd got starving. I moved the sweet peas over there as well, because, I don't know, they won't like being in the dark. Well, do you know what, they're going to have to deal with that. Then I had to go get some chocolate biscuits because I was starving. And when I was there, let's go back in the garden, they had these really nice sardines. I hadn't finished out here, I was going to come back to it, but then I started. It's been one of those mornings, start one job, then start another job, then start another job, and then the jobs just keep moving around. I've now decided to move the compost bin, but I went up to get these chocolate biscuits, and they had these nice sardines. I got 2 tins of these sardines. God, they were nice. But the dog had eaten pasta. I even took the dog to a shop today. So I just had a walk. And I got a packet there, like those shorty biscuits, those ring ones, that reduced to 50p. So I got a packet of those, a packet of York's Crisp. We'll have a picnic because I'm starving. And what I'd done, oh my god, I was going to do a recipe about it. I was fake dying by that point. I was so hungry. I put the crisps in the bowl. I thought this is what I do. Sometimes I do that with the sardines. And then I thought I'll do it because they were chili ones as well. The other packet. I've got one plain one, just this other one, one chili one. So I put the shorty biscuits, like the sweet biscuits, on one side as well, crisps, and then tipped the sardines over the top. That sounds disgusting. It was pretty nice. I might have it again for tea. Then we finished off the biscuits fully. And I've still got the biscuits later. I bought that here around at the end there, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. So I could just you have that as a, if like last night when my friend came for tea, the dog's a pain in the arse. Kept jumping, throwing her toys in the pond, and just being an idiot. I think I just could shut it off, and I was also talking to someone. I mean, this is just one of those probably won't happen things, but you could easily put my mum in there when she needs to go in a home. Put a window in the end. She could just have that as an old lady biddy space, a bit of garden. She's got a dog as well. Or even if she came to stay, or even if I just wanted to stay in there when they're doing all the building work, clean out the garage, I could have it like I could easily get a chair in there and one of my tables, but just to sort it out. So I was thinking about doing that. Asked my neighbour about if I could paint the fence. Decided, he goes, yeah, that's fine. So thinking about the colours, I was going to do it, because I started doing that one yesterday. I was thinking, blue would be nice. But now today I'm thinking that maybe stony colour would be good. And then painting these like trees, but as I sit and think about it, it's, the ideas are changing. So I've decided to move the compost bin, basically because I need to paint that fence. And I'm going to put it there. Perfect. Also because I've got to think about moving all the stuff from around the house, because they've got to come and do a load of work about subsidence, so it's working out where everything's got to go, which is out of the way basically. I'm thinking about now, I've done all the ponds the other day, so I was so tired yesterday. I realised I woke up this morning and my arms were so stiff. It's like, do you know what, no wonder you were tired. But I'm thinking what I might do is take this pond to pieces. This one's still leaking, so I filled it up to the brick on the duck yesterday, and it's, there's a hole in it. But my son said, are you going to put the ponds, join the ponds together? And it's like, I might do, I'm just working out the sculpting. But there's a patio under there that I laid. So I was thinking it'd be nice to get the table up there, and I'm going to build, I think, I may even get done this afternoon, not likely they say, like a trough at the back, I think, here, out of some square bricks I've got, like slab type things at the back, and just have that as like a water trough probably. Take this one out, have this back as a patio, move, which tree did I think I was going to put? I think that's a cherry tree, so I was thinking that would be nice maybe at the back, and then stand the oak tree here in the bucket, because that's going to have to come down, probably. So that's what, do you know what, emptying this compost bin, oh my god, it's just, that's why I need to have another sit down. Painted that wall yesterday. I mixed up colour. I really like it. It's just really pale blue, which is kind of slightly cooling, isn't it? Slightly, they say. And the other thing I was saying, I might still do it blue actually. Maybe I should do that one blue and this one, the sandy, do them all blue. Because the blue just widens it, doesn't it? Do it the sandy colour. Be more spacey, because I've got that table, so that table can go on the patio out the way. This can go in the garage as a cupboard, short term, as a larder. I could look at camping in there, that'd be pretty nice actually. Get a dog used to being in there, and then, what she annoys, I'm going to just shut her in and send, it's just a normal place. And I saw someone earlier on, I was telling him about doing this. What about electric? I mean, his landlord is like of quite a few properties, but it's like a friend from ages ago, and he said, do you know, we'll be fine. But I was just thinking after, like literally, you can have an oil lamp easily, couldn't you? Load of fairy lights, it'd be pucker, proper nice. Maybe not for my mum. I said, we should have a chemical toilet. I might let her in the house occasionally. Or she can just have the house and I'll go and live in the garage. I don't think so though, but she doesn't need much space now, does she? Not really. She doesn't get out of bed. So that's right, I'm moving this fruit bush as well. out the corner. There's now 2 of them, so I think I'm going to put them down the front. That's red currant. I don't know where that's going to go though. In a pot somewhere. I've got these troughs to do. That fence will probably come down as well. Oh my god, it's literally on the mother of what? It's the mother of Fairport Convention today. Mother of invention. Ideas won't stop coming. I was thinking about putting that gate on just there and then put the trellis on top of it. Or pin it to some trellis. And then the ivy that's growing down there, you could grow through the gate because that's fairly flexible. So it'd be like a blocking. And then I was thinking you could put a hanging basket on the other side of it as well. This side of it, both sides of it. Nasturtiums in or something. Stop the dog going up to the back. And save the ivy taking over that fence completely. Grab the gate instead. Oh yeah, bird box I've done as well. I started painting that yesterday. One of the wrens died in last year. I'll just give that a coat and stick it up here. But what I did, because I had the paint out anyway, so I stick it when I was doing my coffee, was then rub it in sand. To make it look a bit more natural. I don't know if I'm going to paint it again and do it again or what, but so they've kind of blocked up some of the holes a bit as well. I might do the other one at some point. I was going to paint like a roof and things on it, but I'll still do that. Make it a bit slate looking. Stick this bit of moss somewhere. Inside probably. Just chuck it in there. This is going to be its wishing well. Move the loop in at the moment. So this is all this area now. That pond could easily all come out and just get a new liner in it at some point. I think about cementing it, but I mean that will be easy enough to take out because it's just got rocks balancing around it basically. Fucking Sun Ponds is such a fucking time. That buddleia's coming down. Did I just say that? I have to put the cherry tree there instead. I think about moving this blackberry again because that's now being. Well, it'll come out with. Stay there for now. If you go back in that corner maybe, and then work its way back again. It started off here. Put it back there. Oh, the other thing is I was going to move the water butt. Actually get that going and put it here under this drain for now. So it would be useful for filling up the... Oh, I don't really know. Well, when it overflows then it'll fill up the pond, won't it? But that's what I was thinking of doing. That'd be easy enough to get in at some point. So there. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Is this dying then? Be fine. Or it will die. That honeysuckle's going to go underground. Do you know I might get this fence down next soon? Just do the compost bin first. I need to have a rest with that thing. You're supposed to move them around anyway, aren't you? Yeah, there you are. And the other thing I was thinking about the compost bin, yeah, we all do this, they say, is maybe paint it like a wigwam or something. It'll just make it look like it fits more in with the area. When it'd be nice to look at from the patio. Get some more plants around in front of it. Might be able to see it at all. Paint like a fucking great pig. Paint like a can of Red Bull. Oh, because a lot of things to be honest. Oh, I feel like a queen. Oh yeah, this as well. It's such a statuesque piece, isn't it? My bird bath. I had to move that to get the compost bin in, but you could get a bit higher. I could do more with it. Yeah, I know, but I could go in that corner. That could go around here somewhere. I could go in the middle of the table actually. Oh, it's got the weathercock on top. That's the Norwich Canary cock. What do you think about that one? I made that myself. Just today. And when I was thinking what I can do after I finished pulling all the house around is maybe put some more cement down here and do it like mosaic tiles. That'd be easy to do, wouldn't it? Pretty much just lay the cement level with a bit of, stick so it pours in properly. And even just do it with a bit of this wire you could do, couldn't you? Lay that over the top and then pull it out. Or a bit of trellis. Just leave it in there. And then when it's set, just drag it out. Do and then paint it. Well, that's what I was thinking about doing in the doors as well. No, I've started to do that. I'll just start that again. I'll just get the right amount of cement, chuck it on the floor, stick some trellis on it or something, then do up the walls. Not today though. Too busy moving the compost bin. And also for my picnic, you're gonna hate me so much, so bad. I decided to get a giant can of Red Bull. I said just one can though, just one, but it was the biggest one I had. I recovered after my last all-nighter. I got a lot done though. The painting in the bathroom that I stuck the picture on Twitter, I'm just going to call it right now. I'm just going, oh my god, it's so nice, she's got more potty. It's the bathroom that I was doing with that glass paint from the works. That's literally £3 for that paint. I do need some more. I know it looks a bit, like it's a bit shit still, but it's not finished. But when I was looking at that last night, it's all pictures in it again. It's like all these, what do you call them when you've got, like, say paintings in tiles? All little story pictures. It's pretty wild. But I know all my paint's like that, all my space paint. But, there's a lot going on in there. Like vistas. What do you call them in other lands? And the one eye thing come up a lot. There's all the people in it had like one eye. Or a covered eye. And I was thinking about, because I know not the Torah, in the Quran, is it the devil only has one eye? But I was thinking when I was looking at that, it's like you've got an eye for one thing, haven't you? Say one person, or your eye's only on one goal. I don't really know what it's supposed to mean, but because there was this sort of theatrical woman in a hat with sort of a patch over her eye. It's pretty nice little things to look at, to be honest. And oh my god, I posted that picture of the little rat that come. Oh my god, I know we shouldn't, but he was so cute. She called it Benji, because it just literally came and sat in there, and it just sat up looking so cute through the window, and then it was just like, hello, had a really cute face. It'd come looking, and it was like waving. Now because I used to have pet rats anyway, so I don't mind them. And I said to someone, it's not like a fucking great sewer rat, it's more like a little cottonmouth rat. It's just a cottonmouth. So cute though. I hoped I'd see him again yesterday, but I didn't. But rats are really easy to train. I might have said this before. They're just pretty much like a dog. And I had friends before who just used to catch wild rats as like babies and then just keep them as pets. So that's when I was a teenager. I'm not planning on doing it, but it's just kind of, and they do a lot of work in regard. I mean, they eat a lot of stuff, don't they? Like they probably eat snails and things. Some, they can't get biscuit. I'm worried about finding a snake in the compost. I keep finding plastic ones. And the other thing I was thinking about, I probably oh my god, I could do it in that tub things. I probably won't though. I said to my son again, because I found a toy terrapin in a turtle in the pond when I was cleaning it out the other day. I thought, oh my god, you could get a terrapin, because they eat the fish and the frogs. When I was a baby, when I was first born, my dad had one of them terrapins called Gollum in a tank in the kitchen on the windowsill, and not with a baby, I can remember it, but I can remember it when I was really small, being on the kitchen windowsill in well, I'd say Bishopbury Park and Sawbridgeworth, in my grandparents' house I think it was when we still lived there. And I don't remember. Well, I kind of do remember it. And one day it had gone, but Dad had put it in the pond, and it lived in the pond, and apparently ate all fish. So it must have got big, and then it probably went across the road to the Lord's house, just to live in the lake. There was two that used to live in the lake at the UEA. They may still be there. It'd be fun for the dogs, but I'm not so much for the frogs. And today there was also a massive, like, hawker dragonfly, I think, in the garden. I was telling someone, it was around yesterday. That was a dog of a dragonfly. And I was telling someone earlier on, I can't remember who, when I was doing it out the front, but my neighbour Pam, who's moved, who just lived a few doors up, had a more established pond. She's like, she does a lot of gardening project works. I don't know, National Trust type things. RSPB, you know, one of those tosses. And the dragonflies used to be able to watch over her garden, and then, like, sometimes they'd fly as far as this. I mean, some of my, like, dip videos like this, you'd see me getting excited about them coming, but they're now probably moving down this way. And what it was trying to, it looked like it was trying to lay eggs on a bit of cardboard over there, so I've hung a stick over the pond at the moment. So there, pretty exciting morning, to be honest. Moving a compost bin's an arse of a job. Not really, she said. You just now have to do it. Make sure you sit down and have enough chocolate biscuits. I've still got a whole packet of chocolate biscuits, the dark ones. That was a nice lunch, though. Can't waste time cooking on a day like this, can you? Two tins of sardines, but I did have to share it with the dog. Packet of chili oil ones. This is from Bossman shop at the top of the road. They're sardines from Sardinia. I just like the tin. We had a long conversation about it. Because you have a cheaper than the Princess ones. I normally get from Tesco's 50p, so they're not cheaper than that, but that's not the point. I like the tin of this. The people who've put them in the tin have probably looked after them better, is what I said. And they were nice. They were really nice. And I got those more expensive ones from Marks and Spencer the other day. Just, you know what, if you're going to live on sardines, sometimes you have cheap, you know, nice ones. I'd want some fresh ones, but I don't think I have them at the moment. And sometimes you have to eat cheap ones as well, don't you? Well, I do. Because I'll waste all my money on other things. You have to spread it around, don't you? You do. But, so plain Walker's crisps. There's the packet at the moment on the floor. I'm keeping all my litter in a tithing box to chop up into cement and do things with to make it more exciting looking. Some of my projects anyway. I do remember my mum's window frame, probably when I knock a hole in that to put a window in. I'm joking, Mary. We'll just put one of those grates in. She doesn't even have to have glass, does she? I'm not coming, she says. It would be nice. It'd be nice and airy. I'm teasing. Chop a bit off that door though, and just put grate in it. Make it a bit lighter. You're not doing that either. The doors are rotting though. I said we could do that. And then we could stand and shout at the doors to each other. It'd be nice for the dog when I lock in the garage, wouldn't it? Use it as a kennel. When people come around for tea and she just ends up being an arsehole. But no, what I was also thinking about, that's not important. Somebody else comes with a dog, we can just chuck one of them in. It's going to have to go in the kennel, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm a person with a kennel now. I haven't got a goat yet, I've got a kennel though. We're working. Well, I might need that as well when the workmen come, mightn't I, Mary? Probably, she says. Just move up that end of the yard. They're banging around. Got till August. It's 4 weeks. No, it's not, it's 2 weeks. Right, let's drink this Red Bull and crack on. I think that's all my news. That's not enough. Just keep. Just a pot of coffee. Don't have to drink all the Red Bull. Probably tip it over. So there, the pond's going back in might be later in the year job, mightn't it? Might be, say. Might be fine. The other thing I was thinking is just like growing, just slowly work it out. You don't have to rush these things. Something else will happen. Can't believe that's whole. Somebody must have stabbed that way because there's carpets under that and everything. 2 loads of old carpet and a liner. That's definitely been stabbed. Well, that's not definitely been stabbed actually. I've not checked around this corner. The corner, the thing might have gone through. Otherwise, that's been stabbed. By you know who, probably. Well, that could be a lot of people, but the person I found in my garden was the highest offender at me. He chucked all the plant pots in and taken a shit in a bag. There was a bag of shit in there as well. Somebody probably just thrown over the wall. What a fucking fish keep dying. Right. There's a mines down. Mine. There are interesting grasses though. That's not enough interesting grass. More interesting grass to come. Poppies might grow now as well, like field poppies. Freeze, you'll be happy in that. I was just going to put lavender in it. I still could, maybe. Sage, anything like that. Anything dry and, you know, pasty liking. Those like seeds as well, don't they? That's true. They do. Look at my bird in a meadow. That's not a meadow, that's a strip of meadow. That's just enough to run a dog down. Might get hair in that. Might get hair laying in it. Could do easy. Stupid old bat. Stupid old bat. This is more interesting. Well, to some people think this is a dog's dish. That's what you mean, it's more interesting. That body can come down, so there's another smaller one I put in there, but I was thinking, the other thing I was thinking would be, because against this blue, oranges are so nice against it, is to get one of those orange ones. But I need to literally pull it out round so I can get to the wall and paint it. I couldn't do it yesterday, apart from the fact I was fucked out my brain from not sleeping. I don't know how to do that much. But I need to move all this stuff to get shut up to do it better. I thought about bleeding the colours and mixing them so it's sort of a bit like I can't think of anything of art wise. Making it look like it's supposed to be, you know, warm. Says I don't really care as long as you paint over that like gas ring. And then putting a window in it as well. I was thinking about painting a window in it yesterday and putting, well, I was going to put a dog's face in it. Dog looking out of the garage. The dog would probably think a cat and it would be funnier. I might just get a bird. I like the idea of having a little dog and a plant pot on it. And then shove the dog inside. The dog might want to go in there if she thinks there's a dog in there already. Or she might realise there's a trap. I won't be doing that today though. Maybe to do that with fairies and move out front into the meadow. And I could claim this back for the adults and sit under a cherry tree at a table with pots of wine or something. And turn it into a smoking area. The mushroom. An umbrella. An umbrella tree maybe. We sad to see that tree go. Did I say already about Death One? How do you keep a car going without petrol? Chocolate biscuits, that's how. my neighbour. I was sort of like, what, maybe the third time I spoke to him, he's going in and out doing things as well. And I said I think I've had a pack of chocolate biscuits, but and then he said something about having a banana. I said, oh, if I could sit down on a banana at the moment. I'd got to that, oh, do you know what, shoot, like, literally a banana wouldn't have got me anyway. But I've literally, done so much the last few days. You might not believe me. I've pulled all the patio around, chopped down 2 trees, moved all that fence. Can you believe all that fencing has gone? That was all grown in with roots as well. That's after the arrangement of the barbecue had ever happened. What do you want, fucking awards, says Mandy? That's what my friend I saw this morning. She just got paint and decorating one. I said she should come around for some time to look around, and then I thought afterwards, you know what, if she's going to come around, we'll have somewhere to sit. Look at the compost bin if we haven't. I would put some plants around in front of it. It'd be all fine. Maybe I'll see it. She don't fucking care. She lives in a tent most of the year. Where I could put I'm not thinking about where I put the fire at the moment, but I'm going to have to move all that stuff from down there. So I was thinking I'll be able to put that glass computer desk, but I use a planting table under here and stand pots on it. I imagine all that around the house is going to have to be cleared soon. Get that top wall painted at some point as well. That can just be white. That would look nice. I mean, I could do that. Then that end wall could be painted when it's all clear. That tree can come out. That's going to be another chore. That's another compost bin, but it's laying down sideways. But I was thinking that might. Don't put it out the front. Just stand it in this compost bin for now. Put the compost bin the other way up. Could do that. That'd be fun. And then just put the other compost bin here. Square one. Just like a see, the ideas keep coming. It will fight with a peach tree. Move the peach tree. I was also thinking, oh my god, I say, also, the apple tree can get pulled by that gate, because that can all be painted down there as well. But this cattery thing, I can move across to where this path is and have, like, say, a bit like a fruit cage. Apricot can go in this corner. A peach tree. dog's bed on if it's upside down? Get a bee limb in it. Not melons. Pumpkin. Anything. Just out the door bit. Feed the tomatoes. Stick a fruit tree on top. Okay, I'll do that one. The cherry should go out the front. I've got 2 cherry trees out the back. It's too nice to put out the front. Right, nearly ready to crack on then. Oh my arms. 10% battery. Almost 10% time. Terrapin might just come by itself. Or tortoise. Tortoise would fall in the pond. Oh, not got enough steps there. And build that up anyway. Eventually just make it into a swimming pool probably. A natural one. How do you drain it? Fucking bucket. Oh, it's literally keep it clean. Just use it sewage. Mum's chemical toilet. Reed bed going. Just put the fish in an aquarium, so they'll die eventually. It's insane. Right, Rosie.